Hey there, Darkman here, and welcome to my Dragon Ball Super Chapter 6 review, Beerus and Champa. So it starts off on planet Beerus, starting off with creative juices just flowing this chapter, where Goku and Vegeta are sparring, and they're talking about like how Goku needs to get stronger, all that stuff. And Vegeta just starts punching him. He keeps using his instant transmission to get away. Goku switches places with the log. You know, he does substitution jutsu like everyone should. He comes up behind him. Vegeta turns Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan blasts him. So then Goku turns Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. And I'm not like, they essentially just firmly established that Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan was not a good idea by saying it like 1,000 times in a row. And they keep saying it until eventually Goku bites his tongue. And they said that they need a new name for it, and so we decided to call it Super Saiyan Blue. Again, the creative juice is just flowing. And that's when he makes Goku and Vegeta wear these super heavy suits, because they were not supposed to turn Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, or well, they were just supposed to fight in their normal forms. And that's when Champa and his assistant appear, and he asks him to go and get Beerus. And Goku being Goku runs over and says that Champa looks like a fat Beerus. Yeah. And that's when it's confirmed that Champa is Beerus' twin brother. And his assistant Vados is Whis' twin sister. Which makes me happy knowing that like not all Gods of Destructions will most likely not look like how Beerus and Champa do. Because I was thinking like that would be pretty lazy if all of the Gods of Destruction just looked like cats. And Goku asks who's stronger between between Beerus and Champa. And Vados is a lot like more sarcastic than Whis is towards Beerus and Champa. So she says that she shouldn't tell, but by their physiques, he should be able to tell. And that's when Vados says that between her and her and Whis, she is stronger. But it's been 1,000 years since they last fought. And she kind of just like says, "You want to go again?" But then he kind of just like goes away from that, which is something that everyone probably want to see. So Beerus comes down, Champa challenges him to a showdown, but it turns out that the showdown is just between two foods, which one tastes better. And when I first read this, I thought, is that seriously what he wished for with the Dragon Balls? And I was saying that thinking like, that's definitely not it, but if it is, then that's the biggest letdown so far. And so they kind of decide that Beerus' food is better. He asks him where he gets it, and he says he got it from Earth. He asks Vados to check if there's an Earth in their universe. She says yes, but it's been destroyed. Like, the barren wasteland that's just what the entire planet is now. And that's sort of just when like everything with the universe kind of gets explained. Like why there's an Earth in Universe 6 and in 7, because if the two universes equal up to the number 13, then they're carbon copies of each other, or just like, well, not carbon copies, just very similar. Like that's why Beerus and Champa are the Gods of Destructions of those two universes, because together they equal up to 13. They're pretty much the same, just like slightly different. So yeah, and that's when we get probably what the next arc is going to be about, because they did skip over the Resurrection F part, which there was already a manga out for Resurrection F, but I didn't read it because I didn't want to be spoiled for the movie, so I'm not going to say anything about it. But yeah, and so the next arc's, so he challenges him to a tournament for possession of the Earth. And it's going to be a 5 versus 5 like team fight, well not a team fight, like one-on-one fights. sort of like the Dark World tournament, except just 2 teams. Most likely, they didn't really say if anyone else is going to be in it. Which made me think, oh hey, more characters are going to be useful. Hopefully it's not just Goku and Vegeta that carry the entire team. Most likely it is just going to be them because they're gods now. Who else in their universe could even help them other than Beerus and Whis, who most likely will not participate. But I mean, hey, if we could get a Gohan Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, that'd be pretty awesome. Yeah, so that's the end of the chapter after Beerus agrees to it, which gets me excited for this month's chapter, because we'll get to learn who's going to be participating in it. My thoughts were for Gohan, Goku, Vegeta, Goten, and Trunks. But then I thought, well, Piccolo's stronger than Goten and Trunks, unless they're Gotenks. So how are they going to do that? Because like I'm pretty sure like Android 18 and Piccolo are both stronger than Goten and Trunks by themselves, but combined they're stronger than them. So how are they going to do that? I don't know. Yeah, that's the end of the chapter. I thought it was pretty good. See you guys next time.